Hey man, say man, it's your boy Big Dreams. Welcome back to the channel. Before we carry on any further with this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Set it to all. We is back with another banging video, back with another reaction video, man. I got the Jason on my head today because we got some killers in the building. Video title: Lil Durk taken down by the feds, accused of sliding for Von by paying for murder. EOS and the Senate's 1090 Jake covering the topic. We finna dig in here and see what's going on. I'm not gonna make the opening of this video too long. All I ask is that y'all smash that like button so this video can rank higher in the algorithm. Go crazy in the comments. Let me know what you want me to react to. And if you're watching me and you're not subscribed, man, subscribe. That's all I ask. We finna go ahead and dig in, man.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, y'all see the title. But before we get into it, keep in mind everything I'm about to speak on is alleged by the feds. Now let's get into it.
I'm saying though, they got 63rd niggas, some dirty ass niggas, man. We've been ready. On 6-0, we've been ready to push. Yeah, young nigga, yeah. Like, who's Quando's little boy? I used to have him like this, saying fuck 63rd, me and Von. There's a video of this? Google it. Maybe you seen slide for Von. I think they trolling me. For some reason, I just don't see the comments no more.
Thursday, October 24th, 2024, Chicago rapper Dirk Banks, aka Lil Durk, was taken into custody by U.S. Marshals in Broward County, Florida, on one charge of murder for hire. Hours earlier, an indictment was unsealed out of Los Angeles, charging 5 Chicago men with the 2020 broad day murder of 24-year-old Savia Robinson, who was more commonly known as Lil Pab, the cousin of Georgia rapper Quando Rondo.
See all that broken glass there? That's where the escalators park. They're getting gas when all of a sudden the windows are blown out by gunfire. They're under attack by bullets flying all over the place. To the left, Mike, you'll give you a look. See all those white evidence markers on the ground? Each one of those is by a shell casing. Gives you an idea how many rounds are fired. Police say in that alleyway, the white vehicle pulls up, 3 men get out, and they start firing at will, blasting away, targeting that black SUV, the rapper, and his second person inside. Once that SUV is hit by the gunfire, they take off, they hit the gas, and they drive it a few blocks away into West Hollywood. They wind up stopping over at Santa Monica and San Vicente, right in the very heart of West Hollywood. They pull over there because the wounds to the man who was hit inside the Escalade too severe. He's bleeding. They pull over. 911 is called. Paramedics rush in. They take the injured man who's hit by gunfire to the ER. He does not make it, does not survive.
Of the 5 men indicted, Didi, Vonnie, and Boogie would be identified as members or associates of OTF, a record label formed in 2010 by Lil Durk. The indictment would state on November 6, 2020, Davon Bennett, aka King Von, a high-ranking member of OTF, got into a physical altercation with Tyquan Bowman, aka Quando Rondo, at a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia. During the fight, an associate of Quando named Lil Tim pulled out a gun and shot Von multiple times, killing him. After the murder, a man only identified as co-conspirator 1 made it clear to OTF Didi and 3 other unnamed men that he would.
The thing about King Von, bro, what I found kind of crazy is how the footage of him getting shot surfaced at a random time years after he's gotten shot. That's pretty much with every situation. It's like the footage of how it happened surfaces on the internet 2, 3, sometimes maybe 4 to 6 years after it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Who took part in killing Quando for his role in Von's death. He communicated this hit in coded language. OTF Didi, the cousin of Lil Durk, would double down, offering anyone responsible for Quando's death lucrative music opportunities on top of the money being promised. 2 years later, it was now August 18th, 2022. The conspirators learned that Quando was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles. OTF Didi would recruit 2 gang members from Chicago that were unaffiliated with OTF named Flocka and Brown Eyes. Didi would have co-conspirators
What?
named Flocka.
I can see how the names fit them. I ain't gonna dig too deep into it. I can see how the names fit them. I can see it.
Didi would have co-conspirator 3 purchase them tickets from Chicago to San Diego by using an OTF credit card. Didi would confirm all 3 of them had the same airline tickets and would send a message on Instagram saying, "On my way to LA." Didi and another OTF associate known as Boogie would travel with Flocka, Brown Eyes, and a man only known as co-conspirator number 2 from Chicago to San Diego with the plan to kill Quando Rondo. That same day, OTF Vonnie traveled by private jet from Miami to LA to facilitate the hit. Vonnie, who could be seen shopping at Icebox with King Von back in 2020, would be seen shopping again, but this time obtaining cars, ski masks, and guns for the hit team. Landing in San Diego, Didi and his team would drive to Los Angeles County, meeting up with Vonnie, who purchased 4 black ski masks from a sporting goods store in Los Angeles County using cash. Once again using an OTF credit card, Vonnie would book a hotel room at the Universal City Hotel. Vonnie would provide the hit team with guns, including a 10mm Glock with a switch. He'd also provide a white BMW and a white Infiniti with a fake license plate. With no time to waste, the hit team would get right to work, traveling to Quando's hotel to find, track, and kill him. But they'd have no luck. It wouldn't be until the next day they'd spot Quando's black Escalade. They'd follow Quando to a marijuana dispensary and then a clothing store, waiting for the right moment to strike. The feds were able to pull surveillance photos of the 2 vehicles tracking the Escalade, which eventually pulled into a gas station. We'll never know the conversation that took place inside of that car, but they decided at that moment it was time to take action. Boogie would park inside an alley next to the gas station as the 3 shooters exited the vehicle, ambushing the Escalade and opening fire. Quando Rondo was inside of the vehicle with his sister as gunfire erupted, while Lil Pab had been standing next to it outside. Bullets would shatter glass, pierce metal, and push through flesh, leaving Pab on the ground as the shooters fled. Now dying, Pab would be placed back inside of the Escalade as they drove off, only making it less than a mile.
So they were trying to shoot Rondo and then he hit him?
CPR would fail, and Quando would be left screaming out as he just witnessed his cousin get gunned down the same way the world witnessed King Von go up.
Dang.
By now, the shooters had fled in the getaway vehicle, later traveling to a burger restaurant to discuss payment. The shooters would be driven back down to San Diego and flown back to Chicago that same night, with OTF Didi paying the shooters an undisclosed amount on behalf of co-conspirator number 1. With his arrest being announced, it's believed none other than Lil Durk will soon be identified as co-conspirator 1 and held responsible by the federal government for having...
They gonna turn that into a RICO. It's alleged now, but if it's like a few people involved, bro, they can turn that into a RICO. They for sure finna turn, or they gonna try to. I ain't gonna say y'all, but they gonna try for sure.
Under federal law, this would mean Lil Durk is possibly facing federal execution, as the death penalty may apply. If sought by federal prosecutors, the only way to escape federal death would be by taking a plea deal for a life sentence in federal prison. Since the death of King Von, Durk would be consistently trolled online by 3 words: slide for Von.
Every time Durk says something online, you got all these fans and trolls telling him to, slide for Von.
King Von got killed and Lil Durk didn't slide for Von, which is like a meme online, and they're like, we like Young Boy because, like these kids like really believe that they're a part of these real situations, and these kids are out here just saying this shit like,
Von died. So I don't know no politics. And listen, why is this nigga not sliding?
6ix9ine is the last person I expect to be talking about what somebody else need to be doing, bro. Didn't you snitch to get out yourself? Alright then, that's exactly what I thought. I ain't got nothing against King Von. Not King Von. We ain't even talking about King Von. My bad. I got my words mixed up. I'm not trying to come at 6ix9ine or say nothing bad about 6ix9ine. But how you gonna sit up here and say what Durk need to be doing for Von? You snitched to get out, my boy.
You know what they doing. Just because it ain't publicized.
Those 3 words would gain hundreds of thousands of views, and Trap Lord Ross would even document multiple attempts made on Quando's life since Von's death in a video titled Sliding for Von. With College Kid breaking the news of the 5 men indicted for the murder of Lil Ab, he'd include a clip of No Jumper's Break Baby previously speaking on the topic.
Yeah, slide for Von, right? Yeah. They say you can't say that no more. Why? Oh yeah, cause of no, like who died? You can't say that no more. Oh, cause of FG Cash? Oh, who? Nah, cause Lil Pop. Oh, what's that? But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more. That's the new term on it, like no more slide for mine. Because of Lil Pop. Now, after that incident, though.
Being that this is a federal murder case and will likely be pursued as a death penalty case, we can expect this to take years before a final sentence. More details will be coming to light, as well as more arrests, because every unnamed conspirator in this indictment is about to be taken into custody. It's almost guaranteed Durk will not be granted any type of pretrial release, and this could very well be the end of the rapper's career and freedom, an ending almost predicted in his song Redman. Now, like I said in the video, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This might be the end of Lil Durk. He just got indicted by the feds for a charge that carries execution.
But they said Buddy snitched on him though.
I don't see how he
whoever it was that was a part of OTF or whatever that gang called or that record label.
How much money he puts forward would be able to get him out of this situation. And there's a lot of important things being left out of this. We don't know how the feds found out about that conversation that he allegedly had, or co-conspirator one allegedly had. We don't know the amount of money the shooters were allegedly paid. We don't know a lot of these things because a lot of details have yet to come out. And they're going to. We'll be able to make a better judgment on things as more evidence is released. Obviously, more arrests are going to be made because the other co-conspirators haven't been named because they're not in custody. We're going to find out if anybody's snitching. This is going to get deep. This is going to
They already saying Buddy snitched.
The O Block FBG Duck case. This is going to take years to solve.
Hold on, let me see if I can look that up real quick. They already saying somebody snitching on Durk.
Everything. But this is a major blow to hip hop. This is a major blow to Chicago, to Lil Durk's fans. Obviously, I'm thrilled about this shit. I'm rocking with anybody that shouts me out the fucking song. But
And what's crazy, Durk just got the key to Chicago a few days ago too, didn't it?
Because who, with as many millions as Durk, would trick themselves out of the streets like that? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. But at the same
Okay,
time,
like OTF Jam or whatever his name is.
And as we've known for years, Chicago,
Yeah, whoever OTF Jam is, they saying he snitched already. Don't know how true it is, but that's the word.
Jake, I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
If they get any evidence, bro, it's gonna be because somebody snitched. They gonna sit up there, they gonna get somebody in the interrogation room, they gonna say, hey bro, if you don't tell us what we need you to tell us, we gonna hit you with a life sentence. It's gonna come with this and that, or whatever. They gonna sit up there and apply pressure. Somebody gonna snitch. I don't know how true that OTF Jam junk snitching allegation rumor is, bro, but somebody gonna snitch. That's the only way they're gonna find out exactly what's going on in this case, because their prime goal right now is to nail Durk. That's the prime goal. So they gonna sit up in there and they gonna get somebody to snitch, and somebody gonna fold. It never fails, bro. It never fails, especially if they sit up there and say, hey, you know we can give you a life sentence. Who finna spend the rest of their life in prison, bro? They gonna snitch, man. They're going to. I ain't saying OTF Jam was the one that did it, because we ain't got no evidence of that yet. But that's the only way they gonna find out. They saying he wore a wire. I didn't even know people still wore wires. They can wiretap a couple phone conversations or something, but I ain't even know people still wore wires. They probably would have been peeped at if he did, like, wore a wire or something. That's why I'm saying, like, a lot of the alleged stuff that's popping up on the internet, it's kind of hard to go with what's being said without evidence. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to sit up here and say, in this situation, bro, they probably going to build a RICO around many people. Some people gonna snitch and take a plea deal, whatever, once they tell the feds what they need to know. But we just gonna have to see how it go from here, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think and what y'all feel. And this is the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment. Most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Set it to all. Our social media links will be in the description. The link to the previous reaction video will be there as well. Follow me on all my social medias. Click the link to the previous reaction video and watch that whole video after you watch this whole video, man. I'm still partnering with Sean Armour. I say this every time so y'all won't forget. All that information is still in the description. Disregard it for right now because the website is still down. I'm going to let y'all know when it's back up, but that's besides the point. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for showing me love back. And we out this thing, man, for real.